City, you know I'm back with another video, and if y'all want to get hot, come roll with me. Now, I know we are here. The worst trade in NBA history, I feel like. Traded a franchise player like Luka Doncic in his prime, 25. Led the playoffs in points, rebounds, and assists for his team. Almost won the championship, but I guess almost doesn't count, man. They traded your boy Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis, 2029 first round pick, right? Now, when I first heard about this, I thought it was a joke. I'm like, hold on, they traded Luka? But I'm like, to where? To the Lakers? Now, I'm going to be real with you. I know basketball, right? And I'm going to be real. Last season, I felt like the reason why, Mavericks ain't really do as well as they could have done was because of defense. Like, I felt like Luka was lacking on defense. But I'm like, it's Luka Doncic. Like, he's such a great offensive force that you can get him to move his feet. You can, you know what I'm saying? You can train him enough so that he knows. Because when it comes to the playoffs, there's not a lot of room for error when it comes down to playoff basketball, right? And I felt like, if it comes down to it, they needed defense. But now when you look at it on paper, it's actually not a horrible trade. But when you look at it from longevity, it's a really bad trade, right? This is a franchise player. He's 25. You're trading him for Anthony Davis, who is on his last leg, to be honest. Like, we don't have a lot of LeBron James in this world. Like, LeBron has been playing for a long time. Not a lot of people is going to be like LeBron. Like, you feel me? So Anthony Davis, he is not even in his prime anymore, right? But he's still got a lot to give. Let's be real. And I do feel like they traded him because, think about it, they got Klay Thompson, who has been clicking on all cylinders again, right? Kyrie is over there, right? And now they got Anthony Davis without Luka. So if you look at it, right, you can kind of tell what they're trying to do, right? They got a rim protector in Anthony Davis. I feel like, they got just a better defensive player in Anthony Davis, right? But Luka, let's be real, the person who owned the Mavs is no longer the majority owner. Cuban, who was franchise controlling owner for 2 decades, sold his majority stake to the families of Mariam Alderson and Patrick Dumont. I feel like if Mark Cuban, still owned majority of the Mavs, I don't think this trade would have went down. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I think that this trade is definitely would never have went down. Now, listen, anything is possible. Bring the Joker over. Like, why is LeBron getting so much help? And where is the help for Steph? Like, what's going on? Where is the help for Steph Curry? The potential starting 5. How's it looking, y'all? Okay? I still think they might need defense, but it is what it is. Then I called my pops early and I asked I said, yo, Dad, they traded Luka? And he was like, wait, they traded Luka? What? You know what I'm saying? Even my dad, he was kind of confused, like, what? Like, huh? So the GM, listen to what he said.
No, on a serious note, we definitely understand the magnitude of what just transpired. It's not lost on us. Definitely would like to thank Luka for his brilliance and, over the last, 4 years since we've been here, what we've been able to accomplish, as well as, Maxi Kleber, when he got hurt the other day and I go in the back and check on him and the first thing he says is sorry for getting hurt, but that just, kind of goes to the type of person he is. And then also Smooth, like he was such a great guy in the locker room. So I just want to, thank all those guys for their contribution to get us to where we're at. And then as we turn the page, I think it's important to know that Jay Kidd and I, we've had a vision and the culture that we want to create since we've been here. And the players that we're bringing in, we believe exemplify that. And, we think defense wins championships. And we're bringing in one of the best two-way players in the league. A lot of people don't talk about, what he does defensively and offensively. But, if you can name first-team All-NBA players that are also first-team All-Defensive players. That's a unique unicorn to try to find, and we're able to find that. And as well, you look at Max Christie. He was their starting 2-guard, guarded all the top players in the league, and he's young and athletic and bouncy, and gets his hands on lots of balls. So we really feel that they're bringing in, they're adding into the culture that we're trying to create here. We feel that defense wins championships, and we're excited to go. We feel like we're built to win now as well as in the future.
Nico, this is obviously One of the most.
So y'all heard what he just said. Defense win championships. I'm gonna be real with you. It does. I seen the playoffs just like the rest of y'all. I seen them do it. You know what I mean? And I seen how Luka was not stepping up to play when it came down to defense. But I didn't think they was gonna trade him though. I don't know. Maybe they had a conversation with him and he probably felt like he didn't need to really do much. I looked at even the All-Star game. It was just a nasty look. Like, Luka was playing no defense. Joker was playing no... Like, none of them played defense at all. The games don't even seem the same no more. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna hold you. Jason Kidd looks annoyed. I think that it got to a point where he even said Jason Kidd didn't even know about the trade. The coach didn't even... Because I'm pretty sure Kidd would have been like, well, you're about to give up our best player? This is our best player. You about to give up our best player? Like, what you talking about? Defense win games. I know, but this is our best player.
There's never been a player as accomplished as Luka traded at this point in his career, especially without asking out. What got you guys to the point where you felt like moving on from Luka was in the best interest of the franchise?
Yeah, I think it wasn't really like a point. I think it was like, how do we make our team better? There's some unique things about his contract that we had to pay attention to. There's other teams that were loading up, that he was going to be able to decide make his own decision at some point of whether he wants to be here or not, whether we want to supermax him or not, or whether he wants to opt out. So I think we had to take all that into consideration and feel like we got out in front of what could have been a tumultuous summer.
Nico, did you have any indication from him or his representation that he was going to opt out or not take the extension or anything like that?
No, not at all. Not at all. Nothing verbally that would lead me to believe that.
Why would the Supermax be a difficult decision on your end?
Oh no, it's not a matter of it being a difficult decision. It's a matter of, once you put that out there, they accept or they don't, and at that point you're on the clock.
Did you have discussions with any other teams besides the Lakers about this deal?
No, and I'd like to give Rob Pelinka a lot of credit. Trades, you guys have been around here, trades don't happen at the smallest level without stuff getting out. And Rob and I were able to have, really intense conversations over the course of, 3 or 4 weeks that started out as a coffee that, was more, hey, would you ever, I don't know, would I? Let me think of, and then it built upon that. And, we kept it between us. We had to keep it tight. J. Kidd didn't know about it. But J. Kidd and I are aligned, and we talk about archetypes, and we talk about the culture that we want to create. So I know the type of players that he likes without actually talking to him. Hey, would you like, so I know that. And J. Kidd coached them when they won a championship. So I think when you're aligned with your coach like that, I know the type of players that he likes. And so I felt good about it making sense to where we're trying to go.
For either
with Luka's pedigree and potential.
He basically, without saying it, said this. Like, Luka was due for a max, like $350-something million max deal. And he just ripped that right out of Luka's, grass. After all Luka have done for their organization, bro. Like, who will want to ever sign with these guys, bro? What other max player would want to be like, yo, let me go and work with the Mavs? Like, they just gave away so much leverage. You know what I'm saying? And thinking about the max deal because you don't want to come out of that 350 something. It's worth it though. You know what I mean? But because they're championship chasing right now. Like, we gotta call it for what it is. That's what it is. They got Klay Thompson, right? They got Kyrie. Right? Don't tell me Klay not playing good right now because he is. He's back. They got now Anthony Davis, right? It's given. They got a different vision of what they see for the Mavericks ongoing, right? So even Luka showing on his story how many times the Nico guy, the GM, called him. Like, why is you calling him? Boy, you just traded him for what? Listen, we cannot let Nico Harrison get away with such a blatant incompetence. This trade quite possibly go down as the worst of all time. Listen, if they win the championship, there is not going to go down. I'm telling you, he's championship chasing, and he gave away his biggest asset. You know what I'm saying? He talked about that 350 something million without even talking about it. Oh, he would have had a choice if he wanted to opt in or opt out. So you basically just took, like, it's nasty work. I ain't gonna hold you. And then you have the nerve to be calling this man thousands of times. Like, nah, boy, watch this. How much more help does LeBron need? Kobe can't have Shaq and Paul, but LeBron can have, this is hilarious right here, Prime Wade with the Heats. Won championships with Wade. Bosh and Wade, y'all know, won championships with Kyrie. Won championship with Kai. Prime Anthony Davis. Won a championship with him. Brandon Ingram. Luka now. We gonna see what he does with that. Like, look at all these people. Oh my goodness. But y'all mad that Michael had Scottie Pippen? Oh, Michael wouldn't have been that fan, have Scottie. Look who LeBron got, nigga. Nah, this is crazy, bro. This is insane, bro. And it's like, you don't gotta be a Mavericks fan to understand that this trade is just nasty work. Like, you a basketball fan, you a sports fan, you understand, yo, this don't seem right. I've never seen this in my life, ever. This is like the Warriors trading Curry on some random stuff. Like, yo, look at what people writing right now. Nico, you bum. Yo, they are not playing. They can't stand Buddy, bro. Even Rob Pelinka said he thought he was joking when he brought up the trade. I seen an article where it's like Rob Pelinka was like, hold on, you're joking, right? Nah, like, he must not like Luke. It gotta be something else, bro. It's just something about it just seems nasty. Like, something about it just seems like he did this on purpose, bro. It's crazy, bro. But listen, anything's possible. Yo, Warriors, I need y'all to go look at Giannis. We need, we don't need, Joker is cool, but Giannis is the one. I need y'all to go check out Giannis. It's the new look. Yo, that's kind of fire. JJ being the new coach of Luka. Who won the trade? I think the Lakers won the trade. I'm going to be real with you. I think they won the trade, but at the same time, I don't think I think if Mavs happen to go crazy with the chemistry of the Anthony Davis, Kyrie, you know what I'm saying, Clay, like, if they go crazy, then, you know what I'm saying, it might look like they won the trade. Look at how everybody was looking when they found out. Look at them looking like, nah, this gotta be a joke. This KD and Bill they looking at it like, yo, this gotta be a joke. Wait, what? That's crazy. Like, look, like, everybody just like, wait, nah, what? Yeah, go check out the gram, okay?
I'm shocked. I'm shocked like most, if not the entire basketball world appears to be. It's not something that you would have ever anticipated, primarily from the Dallas Mavericks. Luka Doncic is a global star. He's a global superstar in this game. You know what he can bring to the table. He's fresh off an appearance in the NBA Finals. He's 25 years of age. He's a perennial all-star and a 25-point-per-game scorer, averaging 28 points a game this year, even though he only played 22 games. Nobody would have thought that you would think to trade Luka Doncic. So there's a lot of speculation as to why that may have happened. Did he want out? Did something happen that the team said, okay, enough's enough, let's get rid of him? We don't know the answer to that question at this particular moment in time, but that's speculation. And then when you look on the Anthony Davis side, this is a guy that's a big-time player. He's an all-star. He's one of the elite defensive players in the game of basketball, a rim protector, a scorer, good for 25 and 12 a night, etc. And the Lakers moving away from him, what does that say in terms of their message to LeBron? LeBron James is 40 years of age in his 22nd season. You're looking to compete for a championship. Anthony Davis himself was on the record saying we need a 5. so I can get to my natural position as a 4, and I think that's what we could use in order to move forward and potentially win a championship. By this move happening, the Lakers have no rim protector. Luka nor LeBron James can do that. So the season, in a lot of people's eyes, is a wash for the Los Angeles Lakers, and it appears like they've said to LeBron James, I'm sorry, maybe another time, but we're certainly not going to be thinking about a championship this year when we have nothing on our front court after losing Anthony Davis. And so that's what you're looking at right now. It's a whole bunch of questions, a whole bunch of intrigue, and a shocker, maybe the biggest shock of a trade that many of us have seen in NBA history. Shock like...
Sheesh. Yeah, man. In my lifetime, I've seen a lot of trades go down. Some really I enjoyed more than others because my team was on the better end of the stick. You feel me? You know, that KD to the Warriors. I remember that. You know what I mean? Like, I remember that. I remember the year before, you know, when we lost. And I just remember, like, feeling like, damn. And then when they were like KD to the Warriors, oh, my God. I was ecstatic. So, you know what I'm saying? There is some fans out there that's actually happy about this trade, you know, for the Lakers. But at the same time, majority is just looking at it like, as I said, like, it is what it is, man. Put at the bottom what y'all think. Let me know, you know, if y'all like the trade, if it was a good trade, if it was a bad trade. You know, just put at the bottom and let me know what y'all think. You know what I mean? Let's get it. Let's go.
Lakewood means rewind. A gunshot means forward. You